just speak just a few words. I'm a lawful horse too. I hate to take the time from these brothers that's got that they come and they're called down here, and it'd be good to hear them. It really would. But it's so good to see everybody. It's so good to be back with you. And God surely is good to us, and He definitely doesn't owe us anything, but we surely owe Him everything.
That's right.
I mean that with everything that's in me. But you know, this is an important weekend for this church, and a special weekend, and I know that. I know how you feel when you're getting ready, and you've got hopes of seeing people come in and then getting to take the communion the way that you do, and to wash one another's feet. And you know, it makes me sometimes think that the way that Jesus, He set it up in a way that men and women, if they could just feel what we get to feel, and if they could just understand the way that Jesus set it all up, and even the disciples, that when Jesus took the bread and the wine with them, and He had washed their feet and everything, but when he had done it one time and listened, and they began to talk. You think about the condition of their minds at that time. Listen, they had just taken the communion, and they began to discuss among themselves who was going to be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Brother, listen, I got news for you. This ain't about me, and it ain't about you, but this is about glorifying God, and that's what it's all about, Brother Bob. But listen, I want you to understand here today, this evening, that God, listen, He's still got all power, both in heaven and earth, Brother Larry. Listen, even when we feel like that He's a million miles away from us, I got good news. Listen, He can be there in a moment. He is there. I'll put it that way, but you can feel Him if you want to. Listen, but you gotta want to. You gotta want to call Him in. Listen, and you gotta draw nigh, and He'll draw nigh unto you. The Bible says, but I want you to understand, even I can read in the record of God where there's a young man that went out traveling, left father and mother, listen, went out into a wilderness. I'm talking about, listen, Jacob. Jacob traveled down into a wilderness land, and darkness was coming over the face of the earth. And brother, listen, and that man, he took him a little stone. God bless that stone, brother. We better lay our head in the right place. That man took a stone and he laid down that night. No doubt he is praying, brother, and he had just left everything he had ever known, traveling into a strange land. But I'm glad no matter where we go, God Almighty is promised. I'll go where you go. I'll be with you all the way, brethren. Listen, and that's the way I believe Jacob began to pray, Lord, be with me, help me, God, as I journey down into this strange land. That night, listen, Jacob, he had him a little dream, brethren. Listen, he saw a ladder, and listen, it set on the earth, and the top of it reached into heaven, and he began to look at that ladder, and there was angels going up and down. That man, brethren, he's seen somebody standing at the top of that ladder. Listen to me, I'm glad tonight. No matter how rough that life seems to get sometimes, we still got somebody that's looking over us. We got somebody. I'm glad my children, I'm glad your children have got somebody, Brother Bob. Listen, no matter how gloomy that life can look at times, I'm glad that Jesus is always there. When Jacob woke that morning, he began to say, I didn't even know it, but God is here in this place. For this is none other than the very gate. I'm brethren, and I'm glad today. No matter where we're at, we can still give a little testimony that Jesus, he still reigns. And Brother Chris, I heard you mention today about a head full of religion, and that this thing, it ain't about religion. Listen, it ain't about denomination, but it is about salvation.
That's right.
And salvation is of the Lord. You know, the other day, it's been a few months back, me and Mike, we went down to the jail. There's a young man we was called in to go and talk to. He had been coming to church or thinking about coming to church, and the family asked us, will you go and will you talk to him? We went down to the jail in Pikeville, and while we were waiting, listen, we asked him to bring him down, and while we were waiting there, Brother Larry, it took a good while, didn't it? We were standing there, and you could look behind the glass where they kept all the prisoners, and I seen a young man walk by the glass, and when I seen him, I thought in my mind, I know him. I can't think of his name, but I know him. And he backed up, and he looked through the glass at me, and he gave me a thumbs up, and I thought, well, I didn't know him then. But when we were standing there, about 15 minutes later, that same man, he came out of there. He was putting on his jacket, and he looked at me and Mike. He said, finally, I'm free. And I looked at him, and then I happened to know it was a boy who used to work for us, Joey, little Warren. Listen, and I looked at him, and I said, Warren, what in the world are you doing here again? You've been in here, been in trouble, and we would talk many times. That boy looked at me and said, well, Daryl, I gotta quit my drinking, I gotta quit partying, it's getting me in trouble. And I looked right at him and I said, you got a little baby, Warren, what in the world's going through your mind? You ain't 15 years old anymore. He looked at me and said, well, something good come out of this. While I was in there, I attended a little church service. Listen, and they looked at me and they said, do you want to be baptized? And he looked and he said, I've already been baptized. And they said, that one didn't count. Let us baptize you. And he said, and I said, well, let's just do her then. And you know what? They baptized him. But I've got news for you. If you ain't been born again, that water ain't gonna do something good. Listen to me. I'm begging men and women, don't join my church. Don't join this church until you've been born again. Until you surrender it. I want every everybody to come to our church. I'd love for everybody to come. I'd love to baptize them, Brother Larry. Even tomorrow, listen, through the week, we've been having a young girl. She just turned 18 years old. A young girl that's been coming out. Her and her boyfriend. Listen, and you know what? I was talking to her the other day, and I said, Emily, we love having you come. She said, ever since the first time I came, I love coming to this little church. And I said, well, we love having you. She said, but sometimes I gotta go with Mom, and I gotta go with this one and that one. She said, even next weekend, I won't get to be here. I gotta go with the family. And I said, that's all right, sis. We understand. This week I got a little phone call. She called and she said, I felt like the Lord saved my soul, and I ended up joining down there. She said, I hope I didn't do something wrong. I want you to baptize me with my uncle. Listen, she said, and then I want to bring my membership to your church. Is that all right? You can't do wrong by doing what God tells you to do. Whatsoever the Lord bids you to do, you do that, and you'll be all right. This world's a rough place. Look at the shape that it's in, Brother Jeremy. I love seeing these children come and play everywhere. You know what? We've been getting the young family coming out. I'll tell this, Chris, I'm out of the way. I don't need to take them all the time. We've been getting the young family, and they got 3 little girls. And I'll tell you what, they're kind of noisy. I'll be honest with you, they play. They've been raised in church. That boy, he began to talk to us a little bit, talking to Brother Joey. He said, I'm embarrassed to even come out to church. My girls are so noisy. Listen, and Joey said, don't you worry about the kids. Listen, if a preacher can't keep your attention, something's wrong anyway. The other day, there at the school where Robin works, one of them little girls was walking through. Listen, and Robin said hi to her. And listen, and that little girl said hi, and her little girlfriend was with her, and said, who was that? And that little girl spoke up and said, she belongs at a church, at my church. Listen, I love that testimony. I love these children thinking this is my church. That's what I want them to say. Because it is. That's what it is, Chris. I'm going to give way. I didn't want to stay long. I didn't mean to take that much time.